Everybody talks about self-care. Everybody talks about how to improve your self-care, what self-care is, different aspects of self-care. But I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this aspect of self-care. The power of your emotions. Do you understand how powerful your emotions are? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Brianna of the Simply Brianna B brand. And if you want to get your life together and be a step above everybody else, then this is the channel for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe before we get this video started, just to make sure that I am getting seen in the algorithm so I can give advice to more and more people. Emotions don't make you weak. They don't make you less than. They don't make you less strong. They make you stronger, and they give you a superpower. So I'm going to tell you how to navigate and use your emotions as a superpower rather than suppressing them and making them seem or feel negative. The first tip is to practice self-awareness. You need to identify how these emotions come out in your body, because we feel our emotions physically, whether we're crying or whether we're shaking or whether we're breathing differently or we're tingling with joy or we're getting chills and our hair is standing up on our arms and on the back of our necks because we're either scared or excited or anxious. You need to identify how emotions manifest in your body, in your physical vessel. This is just acknowledging the fact that it's okay to have emotions, and this is just normal and natural to your body. Just embracing that fact that it is a natural thing and it is a normal thing. And the way that we handle those emotions once they are there is a whole different thing. Now, once you've identified how these emotions are expressing themselves in your body, you want to identify what these emotions are exactly. You know how you feel. You know what is making you feel a certain way. So when you feel happy or when you feel excited, you say, I am so happy, or I feel so joyful right now. I am so excited for this right now. And I'm trying to keep it positive, but also on the other end is, okay, this is what's making me anxious. This is what's making me sad. So now you know what you are feeling. You know what this emotion is, and you know how it feels to feel this emotion. Now, you might not feel rational, or they might not always be rational in that moment or at all. But the point is that it's there, and this is telling you something about yourself. This is giving you a clue for something that's happening in this moment. This is a guidance system. This is telling you, okay, I need to step back from this situation, or I need to stop dealing with this person, or I need to stop dealing with this situation. Or this is telling you, okay, something is coming. Something is about to happen and I don't like it. I don't like how it feels. Or this is breaking me down. This is making me feel like I'm worthless, or this is making me feel like I'm not good enough. And you know that that's not true. Or this is making me feel like it's advancing my life, and this is making me feel good. This is making me feel like I should keep going with this and I should take this further. It's giving you clues as to what you are supposed to do next, or whether this something is for you or is not for you. That's a big thing for self-care, is taking up for yourself and realizing whether something is best for you or is not. That's self-care. That's the core of self-care. And having your emotions being validated and being acknowledged, it only helps you to get to where you want to be faster and quicker and easier. Next, it's okay to express your emotions as long as you're not being irrational, you're not harming anybody, and you're not harming yourself. Express those emotions, because, and everybody should have heard this one time or another in their lives, but bottling up those emotions is only going to make it worse over time. You never want to let emotions be suppressed for too long, because they're there for a reason and they're coming out for a reason. You have to express the emotion. You have to get over that little moment. You have to let it pass, but you don't stay there. That's the key. You do not stay there. You express that emotion. If it's a negative one, negative. If it's a negative one, you express that emotion and you let it pass. Happiness, excitedness, that can linger. That can go on and on and on. But anxiety, fear, sadness, anger, feel it, express it in a healthy way, and let it pass. That's your superpower. That's your clue. What do I do now? What do I do with that? It's very powerful. And the last thing is to be compassionate with yourself. If you want other people to have compassion and empathy for you, then why wouldn't you have it with yourself first? Now, this is a little bit of a fine line because there's a difference between having compassion and empathy for yourself and being a victim. Like I said before, you have to feel the moment but let it pass. But you never want to be a victim. You never want to give that power to any other situation outside of yourself. Understand why you feel that way. Understand. But don't blame anybody else or anything else for prolonged periods of time. Understand the situation and understand that this person or this thing is happening to you and this person is treating you this way, but don't just sit there and be like, okay, I'll never forgive this person because it's their fault or they're always doing this, blah, blah, blah. If you see that somebody is treating you a certain way, then stop dealing with them. Like, just stop dealing with them. That's your choice. And this is what I mean. That's your choice to continue dealing with them or to not continue dealing with them. Or to keep allowing yourself to go through the same situation or not. That's your choice. Don't blame them for being who they are. Because they're going to be who they are regardless. You can't change that yourself. But what you can change is that that you're allowing it to be done to you over and over. You learn a lesson for a reason, and once it happens, okay, you feel that emotion and you see what's happening, and that's your clue to do whatever you need to do next. But if you decide to continue going through it and continue blaming the situation outside of yourself, then that's on you. And that's where the fine line is. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of the human experience. They can feel so beautiful and so surreal and so overwhelming. And that's the point. Life would not be fun without emotions. I know this is all out. Life would not be as fun without emotions. What is life without emotions? Men have emotions too. Don't try to act like emotions are just a feminine thing. We are more receptive to our emotions because that's who we are and that's what we are expected to do. But it's also okay for everyone to express emotions because that's just human. That's just being human. By embracing your emotions, you are living a more authentic and fulfilling life. Those are very important things to me, is to always be as authentic as I can and to find the most out of all of my moments in life. Let me know if y'all have any tips or strategies for embracing emotions as well as the things that I said in the comments below. Also, like I said in the beginning, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will see y'all in the next video.